Hello everybody, this is KnightHawk, and today we are starting a whole new game in a whole new universe. Will you join me on this adventure in Enderal? Okay, so basically a German modding team took Skyrim's assets and engine and created a whole new game with this whole new lore, whole new locations, and whole new storyline. This is gonna be fun, and I hope you will like it too. And by the way, like I said, this wasn't made by Bethesda. This was made by a German modding team. This is the English translation. So, like in text and stuff, we might see some errors, but it has English voice acting. So, we're gonna jump in. Will you join me in Enderal? I actually got a new microphone. I'm not using it right now because I need to mess with the settings and get the most crystal clear result that I can get. I'm using my headset mic, but it's a Turtle Beach streaming mic, so that's what it looks like. So hopefully we'll be able to use that soon. A nice day in summer. I have to talk with Daddy. He wants to tell me something important. So I'm a child, it seems. Yeah, I am short, aren't I? It's a burnt house. Nutritiousness of meat. Meat is life. Even the ash people who were populating this world before us knew that. Each time they killed an enemy in a battle, they tore out the liver and heart of the fallen and ate them together with their family. By doing so, just as everyone knows, the strength of the beaten enemy is passed on. Like I said, this is a translation, so where it says pass, it's supposed to be passed. But as we are living in a time in which eating fellows is nonsensically seen as barbaric, we, the friends of the bloody meat, have to settle for animalistic one. Take that. I don't know. Something just feels off, and this isn't like happy childhood music either. Okay, that's odd. See, stuff is rendering before me. Like right before me. It's not supposed to do that. I might change the settings. I see they got new animals. Yeah, like see that? That tree's just hovering. Stuff isn't rendering. I'll fix that. I can fix that. Who's Daddy again? Whoa. The blood is bleeding, Daddy! What are you doing to it? Are you a wizard?
Oh, okay. Hey there. I didn't see you coming. So, how did it go? Did you find it?
No, I didn't.
No? Pity. Maybe you're simply looking in the wrong places. Did you ever think of that? Oh, well, who knows? Say, why don't you go inside and see if you can help Mommy with the cooking? The Creator was kind to us today and sent a big fat elk right in front of my bow. All right?
Okay then. Wait, I'm gonna go fix the rendering problem. So I'll be right back. See you later. So it actually looks like it doesn't have to do with the settings. It looks like it had to do with the new update that I installed just before. So hopefully you guys can bear with that for now, and until new updates comes out or it's fixed. But we're not gonna let this stop us from this Let's Play, so we're gonna go on and see how it goes. Yeah, I can see it. Still doing it. Is that Mother? I feel like I should grab a knife. I feel like... Or two. I feel like that would help. Mmm. This seems barbaric. Yeah, something definitely feels off.
My, I totally forgot what a mess I left here. But I was right, wasn't I? A real gem we've got here. Well then,
Don't hurt me!
let's waste
Please.
no more time and get to it, shall we?
But what about Mommy and Sister?
What? Now when you look at that, I totally forgot about them. They're dead, don't you remember? You murdered them back then, both of them. But hey, no use crying over spilled milk, right? At least this means there's more meat for the two of us. You still remember how to do this, right? First, off with the skin. Slice up the belly, then out with the entrails. I'll look for a nice sharp knife in the meantime, to cut off the head. I don't think either of us wants to eat that, do we?
Okay. But I didn't kill them, Daddy! It was the masked men!
Oh, silly, what's this again? We both know that's a lie. You did it. I remember it all.
What?
First, you set this horrible fire to your sister's crib. She screamed and screamed, and Mommy heard it, but when she finally got there, nothing was left of her but burnt flesh. And, oh gosh, do we really need to go through this again? You know how sad it makes me when you do this. You killed them, period. No matter how often you tell me you didn't, it changes nothing. You hear me? Nothing. Now please, let's start cooking. I'm so bloody damn hungry.
But I didn't kill them, Daddy! It was the masked men.
Oh, by the Creator's name, why are you telling these lies? Isn't it enough that you murdered us? Do you really have to bother me over and over with your stupid, pathetic, and pointless whining? You know, sometimes I wish the Creator would have made me a little less merciful. Just a little less pious. Because then I would have realized that you were tainted by sin long before any of this had ever happened. And instead of raising you, feeding you, and loving you like a father does, I would have put you in the horse trough right after you were born.
But I'm the
I'm
the soggy warrior. I can survive that.
Just killed you, just like
did.
you killed us. And now you think you're safe because we're all under the earth, don't you? Well, listen up, my child. You are wrong. And do you know why? Because the dead don't forget. Do you hear me? The dead don't forget. Now enough of this useless chatter. I'm bloody starving. Bring me the meat, you spoiled brat. Bring it to me. Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat. 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 Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat.
Okay, that had to be a horrible, horrible nightmare, right? I hope. It had to have been. Jeez.
Let's begin with a question. It might sound simple to you at first, but I pray you to think about it. What distinguishes a free man from a slave? For now, however, let us start this story where another one ended 3 years ago, with the death of the Lightborn. For 4,000 years they had reigned over this world, 7 arcanists who, through their magic, had acquired eternal life. In a time of chaos, they gave mankind what they thought it needed most. They ruled over with an ironclad but fair hand. Within just 1 century, they united the shattered lands, and a single century later, their human origin was forgotten. They became gods, or Lightborn, as they let themselves be worshipped as. Yet the longer they reigned, the louder the voices grew that accused them of tyranny. The loudest being that of Naranzul Aranthiel. And he succeeded in achieving what was once thought impossible. He gathered an army, overturned the Lightborn, and gave back freedom to mankind. However, the price for this was high, because where there are gaps of power, fights erupt. As such, this world grew into what it is today, shattered, riven, and broken into pieces. But all of this was merely a diversion, so that no one would notice something else. The death of the Lightborn had set something into motion, a clockwork, having long stood still. Its gears now once again slowly began to turn. This is the story of someone who wanted to be free.
I'm so on board right now. I'm just ready for this. It's already so much more engaging than Skyrim's storyline. They just like throw you into it. I like that.
Shh, hey, quiet, damn it. You wanna wake up the entire ship or what?
Are you serious? Serious?
Well, sorry. That was a bit harsh. I'm just nervous, that's all. It was that dream again, wasn't it?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Seriously, if we had a penny for every night since we met where you woke up screaming, we'd probably be traveling to Enderal in our own starship and... well, not like this. Some things never change, I guess. Do you ever ask yourself if maybe you blame yourself for all of this? For what happened to your family, I mean?
I don't know. Maybe. But even if I do, what difference does it make?
None. You're right. But... who knows? Maybe everything is going to be different now.
I'm ready.
It's strange, isn't it? The way life sometimes goes. Now, if you had told me that a few weeks ago, I would have at the very least called you insane. But if the stories are true, there's no better place for a fresh start. Can you believe it? Apparently there aren't even any slaves on Enderal. It's amazing. Only this whole blind passenger thing is making my head ache.
Me too. But we're going to pay off our debt as soon as we have earned some money over there.
We're talking about 500 pennies here. Even if we're able to find a job over there, we will still need the money for ourselves.
Didn't sound like
Don't
you
fool
liked it.
yourself. What we're doing here is theft. Unfortunately. But anyway, what's done is done. I just hope the Endralians are easier on Outlanders than the Neramis are. Your mother was a fugitive as well, wasn't she? Where exactly did she come from? You've told me 100 times, but I just keep on forgetting it.
Also, here's a character creation. So, okay, I'm gonna read some of this because I want to learn more as we go. Maybe I'll put an annotation for you people that are watching on PC so that you guys can skip. Okay. Native to the swampy continent. Okay, half Eterna. Native to the swampy continent, Maiar Araneth. The destruction of the land caused by decades of war forced many Eterna to escape to other countries where various destinies awaited them. Some pursued and disregarded them because of their innate magical talent. Some revered them for it. Many in Eterna earned their life as traveling minstrels. Half Irazelian. I'm gonna butcher so many of these names. Originating of the barren and steppe-like continent Erezel. The Erezelian bear the stamp of a splitted people. Once, while the nomadic native... I can't talk for some reason. Okay, let's restart. While the nomadic natives in the steppe maintain their pantheistic traditions. The coastal inhabitants regard those as primitive and struggle for recognition as a full-fledged part of the civilized world. Half Kilenian? Kilenian? Whatever. Kilenian. As a secluded people, the inhabitants of the belt of Kile are said to have a reclusive mind. Kilenian are deemed as blessed businessmen, a rumor that can be ascribed to the Blue Island Coalition, which is Vin's biggest trading company and is located in Kile, among other things. Have Quinarian? Quinarians originate from the namesake desert continent, which is said to be both barren and inhospitable. At the same time, it is also known as Cradle of Science, also known as Cradle of the Science, the mysticism, and the culture. While many foreigners admire Kira for its advanced culture, its inhabitants are often deemed as heretical and immoral, especially on religious continents like Enderal, which is where we're traveling to. Looks like high elves, doesn't it? I haven't seen like full-fledged fantasy races like Khajiit or Argonians, so I think I'll do Erzelian. Okay, presets. Wait. It's working. Okay. I might skip to the end of the character creation. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I think this is him. I think this is the end result that I wanted. So I think I'm gonna name him. Just gotta come up with a name on the fly. Jim Rocks. Jim Rocks. I don't know. I don't know. Jim Rocks. Whatever.
Araziel. Right. How could I have forgotten? She was
Whatever
one of the
that
few
means.
free people who ever set foot on a ship. Anyway. Whew, I'm gonna hit the hay for an hour or so. It's your turn to stand... Wait. You hear that?
No.
Shit. Someone's coming.
Women nowadays just don't want a man to court them anymore. That's the problem. I tell you, sometimes I long for the good old days. Back when I could lift a skirt and nobody would
Turn
bat
off the
an eye.
lantern.
Anyway, enough of the chit-chat. Now, where did I put that key?
Why are you smiling?
Oh, blazes, what do they want down here? The lamp. Quickly. Put out the lamp.
Ah, I can't.
Good.
There we go.
Now, quiet.
Aha, here we go. Man, it smells like Vaughtier's balls down here.
I told you should have put on your
What's that shit
deodorant.
supposed to look like?
I'm serious, dude.
Crest of the Blue Island Coalition on it, I think.
Ah, yeah, right. Black Guardian knows what the captain wants it for this shortly before arriving. You go look upstairs. I'll see if
doc
I
on
can
it.
find it down here.
Okay.
Oh, shit. They don't leave us any choice. We need to do something quick. You take on the old guy. I'll take the young one. Go.
Okay then. Well, fine. Wait. Ah. There, now I can move.
Wrong time, wrong place.
Well, fight, Rick. Man, this guy sounds awesome. Rick. My baby's Rick. Come on. Oh my gosh, it's glitching. Stick him down, quickly. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Gotta mess around with it.
Oh, man.
Gotta get used to the sensitivity.
That wasn't part of the plan.
Changes.
Not at all. What in blazes are we going to do now?
Let's tie them up and gag them. When we arrive, we sneak out.
Yes, yes, of course. That makes sense. One of them said it's not much longer until we arrive. With a little luck, no one will notice they're gone until then. Come on, help me search. There must be a rope or something.
Alright.
I thought we were over the hump when we made it on board. It just can't ever be easy, can it?
Search for a rope. Here's a rope.
Poor lost souls. The probabilities have turned against you.
Rendering.
What the?
It's not even.
Who are you?
Didn't render back there.
You
That's
are
what I'm trying to say.
confused by my sudden appearance. But my identity is irrelevant. As are you, dear Sirius, unfortunately.
What?
What?
Oh shit, please don't tell anyone we're down here, please.
That
We didn't mean
can't
any
be
harm. These guys were just...
You ask that I not reveal you, for your intentions were not evil.
Dude, she's
And I believe
cuckoo.
you. But sadly, it's not compassion that rules my deeds. The first beat of a wing must happen. It is the only way the probabilities will fall into place. This is the way it has to be. The way it has been for eons. I am sorry.
Whoa, what the?
What the? Oh no.
Sirius!
What are you doing, please?
What's happening?
Please don't
Oh my
leave.
gosh.
We just wanted to...
Ow. Just flung right into the door.
After we had left Osteen, the two of you hid in the cargo and lived on our stocks. Then when Rick and Sebald found you, you gave them a beating. And all of a sudden, a veiled woman appeared and knocked you out with wild magic.
Sounds about right.
Is that about it?
Yes, I know it sounds crazy, but it's the truth. Please, my dame, we didn't have a choice. You've got to believe us. The war, we just wanted a second chance. That's all.
A second chance. Yes, I think I understand you. You wanted to start a new life in a new land. And as my ship is one of the only ships still sailing the route since the wars, you were simply forced to board without paying.
Yes, we could work for you. You know, we could scrub the deck, peel potatoes, anything to pay off our debt. And as soon as we've arrived...
Heartbreaking. How truly, truly heartbreaking. But let's be honest. You did have a choice. You could have signed on like all the others did, but you didn't. Instead, you've nested on my ship like flesh maggots, enjoying the good life while my crew actually had to earn their keep. And now you're feeding me this bullshit about veiled women and wild magic? How stupid do you think I am? I know your kind. You are cutthroats, filchers. At least have the guts to admit it.
What? No. You're wrong. Please, just let me explain.
I don't give a shit for your explanations.
Serious.
If there's one thing I hate more than cowards, it's people trying to pluck my heart.
I'm not awake. No.
You two are scum. And there's only one kind of punishment for scum on my ship. Pull him up, Ruger.
But Captain, they...
Do it.
Of course, Captain. I'm
Well,
sorry.
my
man.
arms probably wouldn't
Should've
help with
stayed in
that.
there,
Right.
But... You can't do this.
Oh no.
Oh, believe me.
She did.
I can.
The veiled woman did say that he was irrelevant, but she thought that's what I meant.
Oh, well, look at that. Someone's woken up. Rise and shine. Tie him and his friend together and feed them to the fish. Good luck in your new life, friend.
Okay. Let's see how this goes. Wait. What is this?
Tell me, what is time to the dead? Dreaming anyway.
So many people just talk, and
How
never
does it feel to be powerless?
This is about your damn pride, Tina.
I know I'm not real. At least not according to your definition.
I know damn well I'm doing.
It's just... There was nothing I could do.
This isn't happening. But then again,
This just isn't happening.
what is reality anyway?
Selfish fool!
Don't call me selfish. Okay, I just had a vision, I guess. So. Wait, so this... Oh, okay. So basically what this does is this... This is the replacement for, like, looking up to the skies in Skyrim. This is like the perk trees. Okay, so I understand that. Just talent meditation. Alright, so I think this was the first episode, and well, I'll just see what happens here. Oh wait, no. Well, that was really good, actually. I like that. Man, the storyline is already so much more engaging than Skyrim's. Wait. The water even looks good. Where am I? Find a way to the mainland. Well, if you want to see what happens next, tune in to the next video when it comes out, of course. So, KnightHawk out.